You're finally awake. Thank goodness. I was so worried about you. How do you feel? Whoops, sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Lohi. I work as an infectious disease doctor in this hospital. And what's your name? Huh, what a beautiful name. It's a pleasure to meet you. But you look much more like a baby to me. You're very lucky you found my hospital, baby boo. Wolves hunt nearby at this time of the day. So, why were you outside this late at night? How sad. I hope she gets better soon. But you really shouldn't be outside at this hour. It's very dangerous outside. Don't forget that. I mean, it's very dangerous out there this time of night. Poor baby. You must have been so scared. But you don't need to worry anymore. You're safe here. There's no need to be shy around me. I'll be taking very good care of you while you're sick. Yes, most likely. Otherwise you wouldn't collapse at the hospital's door. You were also running a fever when I took you in. But I'll give you a quick checkup so I can better assess your condition. First, I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you smoke? Do you drink alcohol? Do you take any medication? Does your family have a history of any chronic disease? Excellent. Now I'm going to take your temperature. Open your mouth for me. Now keep it in your mouth for 30 seconds. Okay, let's see. Oh my word! 40 degrees Celsius! This is worse than I thought! No wonder you passed out! Poor baby, you look so pale and weak. You must be suffering. How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling any pain or tenderness? Yes, I can imagine. Okay then, I'm going to examine your head now. You're mentioning a headache, and you fell down a few moments ago, so I'll inspect your head for any signs of trauma or laceration. Do you feel any pain or tenderness when I palpate your head like this? I found a small bruise, nothing too serious though, and your skull is beautifully symmetric. There are no signs of deformity or concussion. Open your mouth for me again. Say, ah, and stick your tongue out for me. The color of your lips and tongue suggests cyanosis. They're bluish as opposed to a normal healthy pink. Your oxygen saturation must be very low. I'm going to examine your chest since you mentioned having chest pain as well. So, I'm your doctor. You have to listen to me. This could be an emergency. You're critically ill, and I have to assess your condition with utmost accuracy. I'll listen to your heart now. Take a deep breath for me and hold it. You can breathe now. Your heart rate is abnormally high, more than 150 beats per minute. Your blood pressure is high too. It's more than 140 over 90. It's a miracle that you're still conscious. Now, I'm going to move on to your back. Now, take a deep breath in and out for me. Your lung expansion when you breathe is asymmetric. You're using accessory muscles to breathe, which you normally wouldn't, and your breathing is labored. Now I'm going to take a listen to your lungs for any adventitious sounds. Yes, I can hear crackles and wheezes, commonly found in patients with pneumonia. Soon your lungs will be filled with pus and you'll drown in your own fluids, making you gasp for air, if left untreated, that is. Your respiratory rate is high and irregular too, more than 25 breaths per minute. So let's see. Temperature is 40 Celsius, heart rate is 150 beats per minute, blood pressure is 140/90, and respiratory rate is 30 breaths per minute. All noted. Since you were such a good baby boo, here's your reward. Here, take it. No need to thank me, it's just a small treat, baby boo. But it's best to save it for later. Your condition requires you to follow a full liquid diet. My examination further confirms my suspicions. You caught that horrible disease. That's why I moved you to the ICU of this hospital even before my examination. You have to stay here in the ICU. You can't go back home like this. You need to be isolated from the healthy people. You wouldn't want to infect your whole family with this disease, right? It's because you entered the epicenter of this epidemic. Correct. You can enter the epicenter, but you can't leave. This area is the epicenter of the virus epidemic. Once you enter the epicenter of this epidemic, this disease-stricken place, your chances of contracting the disease is 95%. The whole town nearby is essentially cut off from the rest of the world. That's right. The entire town went into lockdown to prevent further spread of the virus. There was an outbreak of a mysterious new virus in this area. The residents of this area are presenting an atypical form of pneumonia of unknown etiology. This place is so deserted, it looks like a ghost town. It's very spooky. We know very little about the origins of this virus. Most likely it's a zoonotic disease coming from an animal, but we weren't able to identify its animal host yet. What we know is that it's deadly, airborne, highly contagious, and has no vaccine. This is a health crisis. This pestilence is capable of wiping out entire towns. It spreads so rapidly and kills at such an abnormal rate that there's no current reports on a death toll. Luckily, there are treatments that can mitigate its symptoms and ultimately save you from this malady. Oh, because I wouldn't be able to build a very strong connection with my patients if I wore protective equipment. Think about it. If I wore protective gear, my patients wouldn't be able to see my facial expressions. Wouldn't that be scary? I want them to feel truly comfortable around me. I want to be able to touch them, to feel their skin, to hold their hands, to embrace them as if I was one of their family members. Then I'll take that risk. Yes, I want to heal my patients, but I also want to form a strong bond with them while providing the utmost comfort to them. And I wouldn't be able to do that wearing a scary mask. How can I truly bond with my patients if they can't even see my face? Besides, this is a non-profit hospital, so there's a shortage of medical supplies like masks. I just have to make do with the little I have. Shh. Don't worry about that. I know what I'm doing. I like that you're worried about me. It's very cute. I'm here fighting this battle on the front line against this deadly new virus.
Oh, and no need to worry about expenses. We offer free medical treatment and meals. This is a non-profit hospital for the poor. We're here to help.
Poor baby Boo! You must be so sad and scared. Of course you will return to your family. I'll make sure of it, because I'm here to treat you. Think of me as your best friend, or even a family member like your dad. I'll be here to hold your hand throughout the whole process. Why are you being so cold to me? I was just trying to make you feel better. I told you, didn't I? I don't want to just heal my patients. I want to connect with them as much as possible. You better get used to it. You should be grateful that I care so much about you. Why would you reject my love and care? I'm doing my best to nurse you back to health, so you better show some appreciation. Yes, but there are treatments that can improve your condition. So, how do you feel right now? Let's see. Headache, chest pain, high fever, dry cough, dizziness, and shortness of breath. All noted. This onset of pneumonia-like symptoms are typical of this disease. Not while I'm here to take care of you, baby boo. So, let's begin your treatment. First, I'll give you medication for your pain. Here. Open wide. Say, ah. Good, baby boo. That'll definitely make you feel better. But just taking medication is not enough. You need to stay hydrated and healthy. I brought you a cup of water and chicken soup. It's crucial to drink plenty of water and fluids when you're sick. You sweat more when you're sick because of the fever. You sneeze and you get a runny nose, and that increases the amount of fluids and electrolytes you lose. And that's why water intake is so important. An infection commonly triggers a cytokine storm. Your immune system releases proteins called inflammatory cytokines to fight the infection. But excessive production of cytokines leads to chronic inflammation. Chicken soup contains anti-inflammatory properties that inhibit these cytokines, and the steam from chicken soup can open up congested noses and throats. You need to eat well, but you can't eat by yourself. I will feed you. Don't give me that attitude. You can't even stand up on your own.
Your immune system is currently fighting the virus, and that takes a lot of energy from your body. That's why you're feeling so weak.
You can't do anything by yourself. You need me to do everything for you.
You're my patient now. Don't forget that. Okay then. Open wide. Say, ah. Be careful not to get burned. Does it taste good? Really? I'm glad. Don't forget to drink water. Oops, be careful not to spill it. You ate everything. Good, baby boo. Now that you're well fed, it's time for the next step of the treatment. Time for a warm detox bath. The steam from a warm bath can loosen mucus and clear nasal passages. And adding Epsom salt eases muscle aches, and essential oils like eucalyptus and peppermint are effective decongestants. Wait a moment, I'll prepare a relaxing bath for you. Let's go. I'll take you to the bathroom. I made it very steamy, and I added Epsom salt, eucalyptus, and peppermint oil. So you'll really defy me even after my examination proved that you can't do anything by yourself? You should be aware by now that you need me to do everything for you. Do you want to escape my care that much? You're under my care now. Be a good baby boo, because ill-behaved babies get punished. I notice that you're still very anxious. One of the best ways to treat anxiety is with a massage. Not only it reduces stress, it also aids in opening and draining the sinuses, which reduce nasal congestion and inflammation, and decreases your blood pressure and slows down your heart rate. How do you feel now? See, I told you I could make you feel better. You're still not completely healed, but you already improved a lot. My pleasure. I've grown so used to massaging my patients that eventually I got good at it. But it's not over yet. I love the feel of your hair. It's so nice to the touch. It calms me down. The Let's stay like this for a little while. Yes, like this. It feels so good.
I brought you some clean clothes. Which one of them do you prefer? Choose one.
What a shame. You'd look so delicious in that uniform.
It's already nighttime. It's essential to get plenty of rest when you're sick. Your body is using up a lot of energy to fight the infection. Sleeping reserves and replenishes energy and repairs cells, tissues, and muscles. But can you sleep by yourself? Must be so scary to sleep alone in an unfamiliar room. How can you sleep well when you're alone in a strange place? Anxiety and stress make you more likely to have nightmares, and that disrupts your sleep. Sleeping with someone lowers your blood pressure and reduces inflammation. Emotionally reduces your anxiety and stress and makes you feel safer. You need to sleep well and peacefully in order to get better. That's why I'm here, to protect you in your sleep. I'll make sure that you feel protected. That makes me very happy. It's what I wanted to hear. It's not strange at all. We feel protected when we're near people we love. Poor baby boo, I'm here for you. It's great that you can count on your mom. My own parents kicked me out of the house. Yes, it's horrible. I come up from a family of doctors. My father, mother, and older brother are all doctors. They disowned me and kicked me out of the house because they thought I had no talent to be a doctor. They always speak ill of me, saying that I bring shame to the family. I'm basically the black sheep of my family. No matter what I do, it's never enough. Thank you very much. You really know how to make me feel better, baby boo. Are you afraid? Do I repulse you? If you're ever afraid, I'll be there to hold your hand and protect you, my precious little baby boo. Oh no. I'm sorry, I remembered that I have some errands to run. I'll be back soon. Will you be okay while I'm gone? Really? You won't miss me? Even though I've been taking care of you so well up until now, you won't miss me? Sleeping alone in an unfamiliar place is very stressful. Oh. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But I've got to go.
Don't leave the room! Sorry, baby boo, did I take too long? Did you feel lonely without me? Really? You didn't even miss me? Not even a little? Even though I've been taking care of you so well up until now, you didn't miss me? Don't be so cold, that makes me very sad. Sorry if I took too long, baby boo. I remember that I had another patient to take care of. Unfortunately, they passed away. How sad. Poor baby boo. But I'm back now to keep you company. Sorry if I took too long, baby boo. I remember that I had another patient to take care of. Unfortunately, they passed away. How sad. Thank you, baby boo. But it just wasn't meant to be. Oh, I see. How careless of me.
I just like keeping pictures of my patients so I can remember them after they get better and are discharged from the hospital.
So, aside from feeling lonely while I was gone, how do you feel right now? Go back home? No, you're still very ill. You can't go back. Why would you want to go back when you have me? I take such good care of you. I'll give you the perfect life.
It's probably the cytokines. As the virus spreads through your bloodstream, it causes blood to leak from your blood vessels and multiple organs failure. And all that blood has to go somewhere. You bleed internally and externally from every orifice in your body. And that leaked blood will enter your lungs, causing you to drown in your own blood. And your skin is turning blue due to the lack of oxygen. Later it will be difficult to tell the original color of your skin. You're coughing so hard that you tore your lungs, making that horrible crackling sound. Your body will try to fight these symptoms by releasing proteins called cytokines, but what will happen if it releases too many? It leads to an overreaction of your immune system, a cytokine storm. Your body's defenses will try to do anything to destroy the virus. It will only result in further damage of your blood vessels and severe inflammation. See what happened? Your condition deteriorated a lot. This virus is insidious and unpredictable. You can deteriorate at any moment. Looks like I'll have to continue taking care of you. Where are you going, and why do you look so scared? Is this how you treat people who take care of you?
Running away like that?
I didn't want you to see me without my makeup. I haven't even fixed my hair or plucked my eyebrows yet.
Why don't we return to the room so I can explain everything to you? Oh. I see. That was very careless of me. I was in a hurry because I felt my craving for human flesh plaguing me. I like keeping pictures of my patients so I can remember them better after I eat them. Oh, that would be me. I always give off this strong odor of rotting flesh when I crave human meat. People always comment on it. I bet I smell like death right now. Are you disgusted by me? Judging by the disgusted look on your face, I'd say yes. This was one of my patients. She was in the final stages of one of my diseases. My body carries all types of fatal diseases. I'm not affected by them, but the people around me are. All living beings are affected, even plants. Wherever I go, I cause outbreaks of fatal diseases. This one was caused by one of my viruses. I call this particular virus Amare 27 because I love my patients so much, and I was born in 1727. Just being around me is dangerous to your health. I can infect people with all types of pathogens, but I can't cure them. I've caused countless epidemics and wiped out many towns during my lifetime, but I try not to alert the World Health Organization. It came to a point where Opier hunters gave me a nickname, Plague Master. Even my fellow Opiers called me Plague Master. I'm the only one in my family like this. This is my gift. My father, mother, and older brother have a magical healing touch. That's their gift. What we all have in common is that we crave human flesh. This is a universal Opier trait. We call ourselves Opier. All Opier need human flesh to survive, but we have different gifts. My whole family, except for me, can heal humans from incurable diseases. They're famously known for their miraculous cures. The patients they eat are just pronounced dead. They save so many humans that nobody suspects them. I remember the day my gift first manifested quite well. There was a strain of virulent flu afflicting a whole village. I felt an overwhelming power flowing throughout my body. I knew my gift was manifesting. So I, without my parents' permission, tried to heal the patients like they always do. But I ended up killing everyone. My parents beat me up a lot that day. I was immediately disowned and kicked out of the house. They're so sure that I gained the same gift as my brother. I hate him. He's better than me at everything. Everyone looks up to him. He's just so handsome and perfect. Ugh. That's why I'm the black sheep of my family.
I wanted to be a great doctor just like them, but I couldn't. So, the least I can do after infecting people is taking very good care of them until they succumb to my disease. Even my fellow peers avoid me like the plague, as if I were a leper. Sometimes I feel so alone. But I have lots of friends inside me. Most people think viruses aren't alive. But of course they are. They are my friends. We are inseparable. Not just viruses. My body's a house of all kinds of parasites. They keep me company. They'll never leave me. Yes, wherever I go and as long as I live, I'll infect people with fatal diseases. The pathogens are in the air around me, plus we exchange plenty of bodily fluids. Could be. My pathogens travel in the air. Sometimes I don't actually need to be there in order to infect a whole town. But if your grandmother really contracted one of my diseases, then soon her whole town will be infected too. My diseases spread like wildfire, after all. The elderly are the first to die from my diseases. Very soon your grandmother will succumb, and soon enough her whole town will perish along with her. I didn't tell you before because when I explain everything to my patients, quite often they try to run away from me. Sometimes they do manage to escape when I'm not looking. But it's all futile. My disease catches up with them eventually. Once you're infected, I get full control of your body. I can control every infected cell in your body. It's impossible to escape me. I actually want to cut off their limbs, but it's no fun to keep someone without their consent. I'd rather just kill them if they don't want to be with me. Getting their consent is all part of the fun process. They just keep resisting me, rejecting my care and love. It'd be a huge hassle. But man, if they didn't have arms and legs, they'd be forced to rely on me completely. But I'd have to contain some of my urges. Well, I needed to give you some hope that you would get better. Otherwise, you'd just reject my care and love. The reason you didn't see anybody in town or at the hospital is because they're mostly dead. You were the only healthy person around, so I decided to stick around to take care of you until you die. After that, I'd eat you up and move on to the nearest town so I could infect and devour more people. Because you seem so lonely and vulnerable. I can tell by the way you speak, the way you walk. Makes me want to take care of you. You're just my type. I eat my patients when they're in the final stages of my disease. It's become a ritual. They don't feel any pain, nor do they suffer after I eat them. I save them from the ills of this world. There's nothing to be afraid of. This is the best way for me to connect with my patients. When I eat them, we become one with each other, and we live together forever. And I make sure that they're given the best care, so they can pass an utmost bliss. I even give them hallucinations, so that I can make them believe their dreams came true. I'll be taking this with me. I'll preserve it and keep it safe with the others. Isn't it beautiful? No, I'm not sick. I'm completely healthy. Only the people around me get sick. Why?
If you return home, you'll infect your entire town. It only takes one infected person to cause a whole epidemic. I bet those cytokines are killing you right now. As my virus spreads through your bloodstream, it causes blood to leak from your blood vessels and multiple organs failure. All that blood has to go somewhere, right? You bleed internally and externally from every orifice in your body. That leaking blood has entered your lungs, causing you to drown in your own blood. Your skin has turned blue due to the lack of oxygen, a condition called cyanosis. Later it will be impossible to tell your original skin color. Your body will try to fight these symptoms by releasing proteins called cytokines. But what happens if it releases too many? It leads to an overreaction of your immune system, a cytokine storm. Your body's defenses will try to do anything to destroy the virus, but it will only result in further damage of your blood vessels. I'm able to mitigate or aggravate the symptoms of my diseases, so you might think you're cured, but the truth is that I can never cure you. I can only infect. Even so, it's impossible to control my gift completely, and it gets even worse when I'm upset. Does it hurt when I increase the amount of cytokines released in your body? Are you suffering? Come to think of it, I was going to infect the nearest town anyways, so it doesn't really make a difference if you were to go back. Just kidding. I would never let you go. You were mine the moment you came knocking on my hospital's door. Diseases have been affecting humans for centuries. Just think of me as another natural disaster. It's all just a part of the cycle of life. Don't say that word, it's ugly. Don't make me wash your mouth with soap. Of course not. I love all my patients. They all have a special place in my heart. But even I have favorites. Even though you're such an ill-behaved baby, I still like you. Yes, like I told you, the pathogens are in the air around me, and we exchange plenty of bodily fluids. Now that's just cruel. How can you say that after I took such good care of you? Is this how you treat someone who cares so much about you? You better show some appreciation. That's enough! How can you say such horrible things? I should wash your mouth with soap. I already told you that ill-behaved babies get punished. I wonder what I should do with you. Maybe I should cut off your limbs after all. No, that won't do it. You just hate me. You just keep resisting my love and care. It's horrible to tell someone to kill themselves. An au pair hunter once told me to kill myself too. They told me I'd only bring chaos, plague, and misfortune wherever I go. I wonder if you'd like if someone told you that. You seem to forget that I'm a living being with feelings. How can you sleep at night after telling someone that they have no talent to do what they love and that they should kill themselves? I didn't know you were into bullying, baby boo. But you know what? Even after everything you said, I still cherish the moments we spent together. Stay still. Humans always try to free from my grasp, even though it's futile. Humans never cease to amaze me. I love them. Such fragile creatures. Shh, shh, shh. Don't cry. I don't like to see you crying or suffering. I'm the one who should be crying after being torn to shreds. Stop struggling. It'll only make things worse. You'll only hurt yourself. It's a shame we broke up on such unfriendly terms. Sweet dreams, baby boo. So, you're awake. I was hoping that the anesthetic would render you unconscious for a couple more hours. I'm all out of anesthetics. The one I gave you was the last one. But I don't think the effects of the anesthetic I gave you completely wore off. You might be conscious during the surgery, but you shouldn't feel any pain. Anesthesia awareness is very rare, but it still happens when there's insufficient doses of anesthetics. Don't worry, it won't hurt at all. And I'll be as quick as possible. There's nothing to be afraid of. I just want your heart, baby boo. It's a custom of mine to take my patients' hearts and preserve them along with their heads. First, I'll make an incision in your chest. Relax, this is just a bone saw. I'll use it to separate your chest bone and open your rib cage so that I can access your heart. You must be very anxious right now. That's normal. People tend to get anxious before a surgery. I can finally see your heart. See, that wasn't so bad. This is your heart. Isn't it beautiful?
Soon we'll be together forever.
Yet another failure. They always insult and disparage me after I explain things, even though I took such good care of them. I wonder, what am I doing wrong? I just want my special patients to love me. Is that too much to ask? I thought we would get along so well. Why did it turn out like this? But you look so beautiful right now. I'll put you with the others. At least they're always delicious. I can't stop eating them. Of course not. It's been years since someone wholly accepted all my love and care. Generally, people think I'm overbearing, controlling, or pushy. But you accepted me wholeheartedly the way I am. There's no greater pleasure than being accepted the way you are. Not even my parents could do that. And we have such good chemistry together. You let me take care of you without complaining, and I get to take care of someone. Taking care of people is what I love the most in this world. You have a very special place in my heart, baby boo. I want you by my side for as long as possible. Of course it is. Believe me. If that wasn't true, you'd be dead by now. I always punish ill-behaved babies. That's so cute. Of course you can. Although I don't like to show myself without my makeup, I'll make an exception for this beautiful occasion. Wow, that's amazing! It looks exactly like me! But am I that ugly, though? You're very talented. In my case, I can only draw stick figures. Of course! I really mean it! Can I keep it? Thanks. I'll treasure it. I really love to receive presents from my patients. It makes my day. What about them? You won't be able to return to them. You're already infected with my disease. If you return to them, you'll cause an outbreak in your town. It only takes one person to cause a whole epidemic. That's because I'm mitigating the symptoms. I can mitigate or aggravate the symptoms of my diseases, but I can't cure you. Even so, it's impossible to control my gift completely, and it gets even worse when I'm upset. But I guess it wouldn't make a difference if you were to return. I'll be passing by your town, so I'll cause an epidemic there anyway. Come to think of it, it's better for me if I reunite you with your family. You'll introduce me to your family as your fiancé. It's only natural that you should introduce your fiancé to your family. I'll take very good care of you and your whole family until the inevitable end. I'm very interested in knowing your family. I really want to meet them. It'll be fine. I'll make sure that they'll accept me. I know lots of ways to brainwash someone safely and humanely. What are you so worried about? It'll be fine. You have to trust me. Don't you trust your fiancé? It makes me so happy that you're calling me fiancé. It's amazing how something that seems so small can make me so happy. I love you so much, I want to devour you whole. But I'll wait until you're too weak to function. I want to savor our time together until the very end. It's quite ill-mannered of you to break into my hospital. And it's not nice to accuse someone like that and say that you'll exterminate them. But I'll overlook all that. Why don't you have a seat so we can have a heartfelt talk? What's your name? Your accusations are ill-founded. I really do love my patients and taking care of them. For me, this is the greatest pleasure in the world. I love my patients so much that I infect them with my love. This epidemic was caused by my newest virus, the virus of love, Amare 27.
I gave it this name because I love my patients so much. Oh, and I was born in 1727. Isn't it a fitting name?
How rude. This is my fiancée, my baby boo. I get it, you don't feel so good. You must be ill. That's why you're so angry right now. Don't worry, I can take care of you too. I'm not exactly sure. I ate so many of my patients during my lifetime. You'll have to be more specific if you want me to remember her. Ah, yes. I've been taking care of her these past few weeks. She grew significantly weak due to my disease. After I explained everything to her, she became verbally abusive, calling me all sorts of awful names. But I forgave her. It's okay to blow off some steam sometimes. Being sick can get you in a bad mood after all. She tried running away from me, so I had to eat her. What else could I do? She couldn't do anything by herself. She couldn't live without me. But don't worry, she's safe with me, since she's inside me now. And we can finally become one with another and be together forever. And I'll preserve her head. I'll keep it safe with my other patients. Please, don't hurt my friends. They're very important to me. Now, don't talk like that about my friends. You poured something into my eye when you stabbed me. What was it? So, you created a drug capable of weakening an opier. Impressive. But you won't be able to defeat me with such a small amount. That was one nice cut, though. So you know my weak point. But why are you attacking me? We were having a heartfelt talk just now. I was telling you about how much I cared for your sister. This is a big misunderstanding. I wish we could talk it out, but I guess not. I love humans. They can be so determined and strong-willed, despite being so weak and having such short lifespans. And I can see that you work so hard to get to this level. You're very skilled for a human. But humans are also very ignorant and stubborn. You should know by now that it's futile to fight the undead. They aren't capable of defeating it up here. Just give up here. Your ill-conceived plan to kill me won't work. A human can't win against the undead. This ill-fated fight will only result in your death. Just stop. I don't want to hurt you. I want to end you as humanely as possible. You're a really good shot, but I'm getting used to your fighting style. I can already predict your next moves. Do you realize that you've come to the epicenter of this epidemic? My virus already entered your body via air. You're now very ill. Your body temperature rises steadily and your blood starts to leak from your every blood vessel.
All that blood has to go somewhere, right? You bleed internally and externally from every orifice in your body. That leaking blood has entered your lungs, causing you to drown in your own blood. You're coughing so hard that you tore your lungs, making that horrible crackling sound. Your skin has turned blue due to the lack of oxygen, a condition called cyanosis. Later it will be impossible to tell your original skin color. Your body is now releasing a protein called cytokine to fight these symptoms. But what happens if it releases too many? A cytokine storm happens. Your immune system overreacts to the infection and releases too many cytokines, causing severe inflammation and further damage to the blood vessels. Stop right now! You've lost so much blood that your body will go into shock. You can no longer be saved. Stop being so ill-behaved and be a good patient. How can you say something so cruel? I'm going to take you for a bully. You seem to forget that I'm a living being with feelings. I wonder if you'd like it if someone said that to you. How would you feel? Why are you being so harsh, even though we just met now? How sad. You seemed like a great brother. I'm done. We can go meet your parents now. Shh, don't worry. That was just self-defense. You saw how he attacked me, right? But it's all over now. Hey, baby boo. Do you think I only bring chaos, plagues, and misfortune to people?
Thank you, Baby Boo. You really know how to make me feel better. I find it good that he showed up. I can save him for later when I get hungry. He seemed pretty young, too. Younger people are more delicious. I need to store humans in case I get hungry, so that I don't get the urge to devour you or your family. Can you open the door to that room for me, Baby Boo? I'll put him there. There we go. Finished. Let's go meet your parents. I can't wait to meet them. I wonder if they'll like me. Oh, you're right. Wait a moment and I'll be ready. I'm back. Did you miss me, Baby Boo? Perfect. We can go meet your family now. Dear me, I'm so nervous. Lead the way. It's okay, I know the way to the road. You can lead me from there. I know this place like the palm of my hand. Let's hurry while it's still nighttime. The Appear can't walk in the sunlight. Nope, the Appear have heightened senses, and I'm very used to going from one place to another, so I never get lost. Besides, I have a very good memory. I remember most of my patients quite well. Don't worry, Baby Boo. They know better. A good predator can recognize a stronger predator. Animals tend not to like me. I guess they think I'm dangerous or something. What are you thinking so much about, Baby Boo? Let's go, we're almost there. Don't worry, Baby Boo. I'll take care of everything.
Do you drink alcohol? Do you take any medication? Does your family have a history of any chronic disease? Excellent. Now I'm going to take... Now... Yes. Okay. Say... Good. You can get some now. Yeah, so your since here. But that's why you have cat. You would speak correct. What? That's right. What the rest we know. Poor. Think of me. No. You need to eat.
You're okay. Don't. Whoop. Now, time to wait a moment. Let's. I'm. See. Yes. What? It's alright. But. How? That. They just. No. Thank. Are you? If you're it. Oh. I'm sorry. Will you be okay? Really? Oh, don't! I told. Where? I don't. I bet I. Judging by the. This was what. My body can. Wherever I call just. I'm the. We call it my whole fact. They're the pay. I remember. I felt so. I with. But. So even some. Yeah. Good. But if. I didn't tell you before. But it's. I can control every. I actually want to cut off their limb. They just. But man. Well. The reason you didn't see anybody, you were the only after, because you seem, they don't, this is, and I'll preserve it and keep it, isn't it beautiful? Of course. Of course! Can I keep it? Thanks. I'll treasure it. What about them? You won't be able to return to them. You're already infected with my disease. If you return to them, you'll cause an outbreak in your town. It only takes one person to cause a whole epidemic. That's because I'm mitigating the symptoms. I can mitigate or aggravate the symptoms of my diseases, but I can't cure you. It's quite ill-mannered of you to break into my hospital. And it's not nice to accuse someone like that and say that you'll exterminate them. But I'll overlook all that. Why don't you have a seat so we can have a heartfelt talk? What's your name? Your accusations are ill-founded. I really do love my patients and taking care of them. For me, this is the greatest pleasure in the world. I love my patients so much that I infect them with my love. This epidemic was caused by my newest virus, the virus of love, Amare 27. I gave it this name because I love my patients so much. Oh, and I was born in 1727. Isn't it a fitting name? How rude. This is my baby boo. I get it, you don't feel so good. You must be ill. That's why you're so angry right now. Don't worry, I can take care of you too. I'm not exactly sure. I ate so many of my patients during my lifetime. You'll have to be more specific if you want me to remember her. Oh, yes! I've been taking care of her these past few weeks. She grew significantly weak due to my disease. After I explained everything to her, she became verbally abusive, calling me all sorts of awful names. But I forgave her. It's okay to blow off some steam sometimes. Being sick can get you in a bad mood after all. She tried running away from me, so I had to eat her. What else could I do? She couldn't do anything by herself. She couldn't live without me. But don't worry, she's safe with me, since she's inside me now, and we can finally become one with another and be together forever. And I'll preserve her head. I'll keep it safe with my other patients. Please, don't hurt my friends. They're very important to me. Now, don't talk like that about my friends. You poured something into my eye when you stabbed me. What was it? So, you created a drug capable of weakening an opiate. Impressive. But you won't be able to defeat me with such a small amount. That was one nice cut, though. So you know my weak point. But why are you attacking me? We were having a heartfelt talk just now. I was telling you about how much I cared for your sister. Think again, baby boo. I can't believe you betrayed me just moments after declaring that I was your one and only, and that you would do anything for me. Is this how you treat someone who took such good care of you? Stringing them along like that? You're such an ill-behaved baby. Seems like I'll need to discipline you, baby boo. Shh, we're talking right now. Not bad. That was a close call, but I was able to heal from the injuries, and the drug wasn't that effective. Ugh! What? That wicked little man wanted to kill me so much that he was willing to die with me? What did I do to make him hate me so much? He planned to blow himself up from the start. I was doomed the moment we met each other.
Dying like this is such a cruel way to go. And I dedicated my life to bringing love and happiness to my patients. My contributions to the world just end here. I could give you so much more than your family. I could bring so much love and happiness to your life before you die. Why would you run away? Why do they always run away?